Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to everyone that's here. For those that are the first time here, hit that like and subscribe button. For those that are returning, thank you for returning and checking out my videos. This channel is starting off and we're trying to grow and we appreciate the support. With that being said, thank you again. All right, today I had a few questions. I did a initial review, a quick follow-up on the Rostic Arms 300 Blackout. And I have had a couple of questions from people here and there asking me what's going on with it. So I figure I'll just do a video and cover everything up until this point, what's going on and how I feel about it. And whether or not, because on the last video I said it was ranked last in my collection, but I will buy another one. A few people asked me, has that changed? So we're going to discuss a few things and I'm going to give you all the detail. I ain't going to hold nothing back. I'm not trying to badmouth. I bought a lot of guns. Know this about me. I own four other 300 Blackouts, a couple of 5.6 ARs, numbers of handguns, and I'd have had issues, little small issues here and there out of some high end guns. I'd have had here issues out of some low end. Well, I ain't gonna say low end, lower price guns. All right, but when the problem consists and there's consistency in the issues, then you tend to shy away from product. So I'm gonna go over from beginning to end my issues with this product and let you make your own decisions. I'm gonna try to keep my personal feelings out of it and just state the facts. And the gun we're gonna be talking about today, like I said, it's the Rostic Arms Gun of the Month, April 300 Blackout. For YouTube purposes, she's clear, fired in the safe direction. Anyway, as you can see, I already took the suppressor off. About to take the red dot off and the flashlight off. Anyway, from beginning to end, they're going to start at the beginning. I saw his gun April of the month, and as you can see, aesthetically wise, that is beautiful. The coating on it is excellent. He did an excellent job with the coating. I mean, it is perfect, and that's what attracted me to the gun. And it's short length, and he had a muzzle device on here. I can't remember the brand it was, but I told him I didn't need that, take that off. And he discounted the price of the gun, the amount of that muzzle device. At least I assume he did. I don't know if he did. Well, the price got lower of the gun. So he's lowered the price of the muzzle device. I didn't go research the price of the muzzle device, so I took a man at his word. So I don't know if he did or he didn't. Not saying that ain't the issue, but just throwing that out there. Soon as I saw the gun, got ready to order the gun, I was on Instagram and I posted all over Instagram. That's where I saw it at. And I loved the color. I mean, that drew me in. I was like, that's pretty. Why not get me another, support him in his journey, get me another 300 Blackout, add to my collection, and support myself in my journey and adding guns to my collection. And I called him, spoke with him, told him about the muzzle device. He discounted that. And as soon as I got ready to hit pay and I hit pay, his wife was on Instagram saying 10% off for those that I ordered right now. Literally just ordered. So I could have called and canceled my order and reordered. But no, I gave a call. I said, man, your wife just said 10% discount on Instagram on top of the price. Oh, man. I say now, you know, I ain't I ain't hurting for pennies, but we don't give money away. I don't give a damn who you are. You excuse my French, but you don't give money away. All right. I say, okay, we can either cancel the order or you can send me some merch equal to 10% of the price of the gun. You say, man, I'll make it worth your while. I'll make sure it's equal to the value of that 10% or more. Oh, bet that. We good to go. All right, then. Well, just continue my order. He got it shipped out to me. Finally got it in. Then that's when I first got it home, took it apart, oiled it. Now, mind you, I know guns, but I don't know guns. I'm learning some things just like you guys are learning some things. And I wouldn't forbid, I had not had a gun with this type of stock on it. Uh, I mean, brace on it. I never had it. Never had one before. So I never had this particular short on there, so I wasn't familiar with it. But no opening and closing and that type deal. But I was familiar with the internals of it. All right, so when I got it home, cleaned up, oiled it. You probably see a couple of shorts on there. Got my bag all loaded up. Got about 300 rounds. No, I'm sorry, about 200 rounds. 300 black loaded in my bag. Magazines all full, ready to go. Get to the range. Slap a mag in. Charge it to the rear. Couldn't get a round in. Like what the heck? Couldn't get a round loaded in it. Okay. So I get back home. I'm mad because I done got all excited. I'm going to shoot my new gun. And I called him up there, man, this thing won't even load around from a mag. And he's, oh man, you must have done something because all my guns are fired and QC before they leave the shop. I was like, ain't no. He must have done something. No, I ain't done nothing to this gun. It won't even load a round from the magazine. So we went back and forth. You must have done something. No, I ain't did nothing. I literally had to sit there and make a video, take pictures, and the issue was had the wrong buffer in it. Because if you pull it back, now it got the right buffer in it. You see how far the buffer goes back so it can grab around from the magazine as it moves forward? It had an AR buffer in it, so the buffer didn't go back further enough to grab rounds from the magazine. So I was a little pissed because you started off accusing me of doing something. I must have done something because all my stuff is fired in QC. So I was pissed. But trying to be calm. I was calm, but now I'm at the point now where let me bag it down a little bit. Anyway, so finally get that go back and forth. I take video of showing him it, take pictures of showing my we texting back and forth. Finally he said, "Oh, I know what the issue is." Well, tell me what the issue is. He's like, "Oh, it's the buffer. They got that you shipped with the wrong buffer." Okay, ship me out the right buffer. Oh, I'm gonna contact the manufacturer and have them send you one. This ain't the only gun you made. This ain't the only one you got in your shop. And I'm quite sure that ain't the only stock you have in the shop. Me as a consumer was like, won't you just send me one from your shop and have the manufacturer send you one? But send me one now because I'm the customer waiting. So no, he went through the manufacturer. Now I got to wait. So now he got to contact the manufacturer. They got to go back and forth. Then the manufacturer, he sent it directly to me. I finally get it in a week or so later. Imagine how you feel you just bought a gun that you can't fire for a week or so. Person that you bought it from telling you the problem. Imagine how you feel. But I contain all that because I'm giving this company a chance. My money, my time, my energy. Trying to be supportive. All right, get that in, go to the range, shoot off a couple rounds. It's misfiring, all kind of issues. Oh, just a gas tube. Just that's when I realized I on me should have asked the right question. Yes, it got an adjustable gas tube on it, but the adjustment you have to go in from here to adjust it. If you got a suppressor on here, you can't get to the gas tube adjustment. So everything you got to shoot, take the silencer off, adjust the gas tube. Still couldn't get it to work. So eventually had to send it back to him. Okay. He get the gun back. And the knob on top of the gas tube is missing. Oh man, you must have lost it. Why it ain't in the box? What did you do? You must have took it off. What did you do? The man, I sent it back to you the same way I got it. Again, blaming me because his gun won't fire. Okay, let that go. Suck it all in. Eventually took over a week or so. Eventually got the gun back. How frustrated would you be? Ask yourself that question. How frustrated would you be at this point? All right. And the reason why I'm addressing all this because people ask me about it and they see the look on my face. It's like, man, I'm just gonna tell it how it is. I'm not sugarcoating it. I'm not adding to. I'm not taking away. Now, bag it up to the beginning when I said he said he's gonna send me some merch equal to that 10%. You can go look up the price of the gun. Then do your 10%. He sent me one hat, one t-shirt, and a what do you call it, a patch. One hat, one t-shirt, patch. I don't badmouth nobody's merch. All I'm gonna say is the quality of merch give away is 5 times better, and I'm just kind of getting started. Anyway, that's enough said on that. Anyway, so I didn't feel that it equaled 10%, but did I raise stink? Nope, let it go. Some things you just let go. All right. So up until that point, okay, now mind you, bag it up, the gas tube. He's when we talking about the gas tube back and forth, I said, man, the only ammo I'm concerned with it firing is quantity black 208 grain because that's my duty ammo. All right, I get the gun back, and guess what ammo it won't fire? The only ammo I'm having, I'm talking one cycle, quantity black 208. Every doggone black 300 black I got, fire no problem. Some of the other ammo, some Scorpion I have, and some Winchester, it'll shoot pow, a couple rounds. If you shoot it fast, rapid fire, misfire, you know. And you probably saw my last video before this. I was talking about magazines where I went back and retested again because I had some magazines issues. So I went back and tested those magazines and this to make sure it wasn't the magazines causing this issue. But no, same good magazines and the other guns I fired in here, same issues. All right, now for those that, well, I'm new to this YouTube thing, but I shoot a lot of rounds. I don't buy a gun and set it in a safe and become a safe queen. You come up in here, you can earn your keep. I'm gonna put some rounds through you and down range. So with I usually don't speak on a handgun until initial review, and then I don't talk about it till at least put 1,000 rounds through it. These I'll try to do initial 500 and 1,000. And I'm gonna tell you something. I didn't try to repair it, and this is where I'm at now. I'm firing it. You see that? Playing that safety? I try to repair it because it actually came a loose while I'm firing it. Now that issue I hadn't reached out to him about because I gave up. Came loose. Look how loose it is now. That's unsafe like a mojo. That's why all the furniture coming off. I'm gonna take it to a well, actually I might do it myself, but my plan is that I was planning on just disclosing the issues and do a giveaway with it when I reach to 1,000 subscribers. But why would I give away my problems to somebody else? So now y'all want me to do that? Let me know in the comments. But right now my plan is to give it to well, not give, but take it to a friend of mine, have him break it down and go through everything and rebuild it. Change out the gas tube and put one that I can access from the side and bring it back. Because right now I am not putting another round through this puppy until we get redone. Because when you fire these guns, especially when you mess with the gas tube and safety issues, look at that. Look at the play in that. I, oh, let me address the merch stuff too. Later on, I was talking to him on Instagram. This is before the safety issue, and he had those magazines came out. So he sent me a AR magazine for the 300 Blackout with his design on it. Yes, can you use AR magazine for 300 blackout? Yes. Do they work all the time? No. So I'd rather have a 300 blackout. But beggars can't be choosers. I was happy he sent that to me. Thank you. But at this moment in time, can I recommend his product? Nope. But I'm gonna throw this caveat out there though. This was his April gun of the month, something he had just put together. Maybe it was just this one gun that's called that maybe nobody else is having these issues. Maybe it's just this one off. Because like I say, he told me it was QC, but it was quite obvious that it wasn't QC before he left the shop because it had the wrong buffer in it, which means you couldn't have loaded ammo in it to fire to test fire. So it wasn't QC. Then he's got on Instagram and he's talking about his employees. He got new employees and they're coming in. He's training them up. Me as the consumer don't want to put my life in the hand that something that hadn't been QC'd out the door. That's all I'm gonna say on that. And this video done ran longer than I wanted it to, but I needed to get it all out there because people have asked me about this. And I was down there at Arm Six. People like, "Oh man, get me a Rostic arm." I look at them, go, You might want to go watch one or two of my videos before you do." But like I say, this might be a one-off. But can I recommend his product to anyone else? No. And his defense about the safety, I haven't reached out to him about it and don't plan on to. If he see this, he see it. If he don't, he don't. You know, I wish him the best, but he won't get another dime of my money. And if he unfollow me, he unfollow me. That's where I feel. I told people when I came on here, I was gonna give honest reviews. I buy my products. I spend my money, and all I ask for my dollars is a product that works. That ain't gonna put my life in danger. And if you can't do that, quit making products. Is it a one-off? I don't know. Was it QC'd out the door? Obviously it wasn't. And if anybody want to come on here and believe me, I'm not telling you the truth, I got text messages and videos to bag it up. I didn't put it all in here because this thing has been running 30 minutes. Matter of fact, I need to cut it off now because I'm starting to. But the safety coming loose, coming off the gun, was the last straw. It had already been relegated to a range toy. It ain't even safe to do that. Now I done spent over $1,000 for a paperweight. Over 1,000 chicken eggs for a paperweight. And I got to take my money and put it back into this gun to get it up and running. How would you feel as a consumer? Don't get me wrong. I done bought some high-end guns. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you an example and tell you how rugged I am with guns. My Honey Badger uh 300 Blackout SD ran it so hard, the gas tube on top of the buffer. I mean, damn it, the gas tube on top of the bolt group was loose. They didn't stake it down. You know what happened? Hey, this thing is loose. Send him a video. All right, here go your return thing. Send it back to him. Turnaround time. Back in my hand. Ran it. Great. Then what you do to it? Anyway, with that being said, I hope this answers anybody question. You have any other questions about this particular, like I say, it was this April gun of the month. Might have been a one-off because it definitely wasn't QC'd out the door. And one thing is me as a consumer is I hate being lied to when I give you my money. If I give you my money, I expect honesty. Your word means a lot. Even if you screw up, if you give a person your word and correct your error and be a stand up person about it, people will give you return business. As long as you don't continue to have the same problems continuously. Anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna end this video because it's been, oh, I didn't even look at the time. It's been a minute. Anyway, guys, you have any other questions, ask down in the comments. All right, until next time, peace, love, and hair grease. You guys have a blessed one.